Hello and welcome in, welcome back. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. We are working our way around the zodiac and we're up to Aries. I'm trying to do all 12 signs before the new moon on the 12th, so we'll see if I get there. I want to tell you guys a little bit about what's coming up. This new moon on 12/12 is a new moon in Sagittarius. This could spark some adventure, some spontaneity in some of you. And then we have the winter solstice on the 21st, my birthday. I'm always excited for that day of the year, of course, because age is just a number. Winter solstice is the longest night, the shortest day, and from that day forward, the days begin to get longer by a few minutes a day. So that's always good. Having more light is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The winter solstice is celebrated by many in the northern hemisphere. That's what it is here. I know it's summertime for some other countries around the world, but for us in the northern hemisphere and for me here coming to you from Shapley, Maine, that's what that is. There's also a full moon on December 27th. This is a full moon in Cancer. So this could really spark some emotions. I had forgotten to look at what sign it was in, and I kept forgetting. And then finally, before this reading for Aries, I remembered to look that up. And we have had quite a few readings with some emotions going on. So that doesn't surprise me now that I know that this full moon on 12/27 is in Cancer. This is called the full cold moon. Some Native American tribes call it the full long night's moon, where you're supposed to sit in solitude and reflection. Some Native American tribes call it the full winter houses moon, where you're supposed to invite others into your warm, cozy home and just enjoy a fire and some warmth and some chatting. The Celts call it the elder moon, and this means rest, heal, and focus on new beginnings. This full moon is coming on the 27th, which is after the Christmas holiday for those of you who celebrate that. So this is a good time to recharge and rest, relax, set your intentions for 2023. It's also falling during school vacation week in most places here in the U.S. So time with family, take stock, enjoy, take some time with your family, with your wife, with your kids, with your husband, with your partner, to think about 2023. What were the positive things that happened in 2023? What do you want to bring forward to the new year? What kinds of things do you want to keep doing? What kind of things do you want to change? Okay, so there's some little things that Spirit has given me to tell you. All right, I have cleared the space. My cards have been under their respective crystals or stones all day long. I've got the lilac candle burning for you, Aries. I've got my birch tree on. I've got my nice fresh carnations here. So I am ready to go. I hope you are too. Spirit has been super strong today. The messages that I did this morning, I could hardly talk fast enough to get them out, and I'm feeling the same energy coming up now for you, Aries. Okay, Aries, your card in the tarot is the Emperor. You are the Ram. You are a fire sign, and you are known for your courage. March 21st to April 19th are your dates, Aries. Okay, so this reading is for Aries Sun, the sign you're born under, your rising Aries, your moon, or your Venus Aries. Okay, so if any of those fall in your chart, you can watch this reading. I myself do watch my Sun, Sagittarius, my rising Leo, and my moon and Venus, Scorpio. They both fall in Scorpio. So today is a Wednesday, December 6th, 2023, but my readings are timeless. So whenever you find this reading, if you're drawn to the title, there is a message in here somewhere for you. Okay, Aries, it's been a chilly one here today in Maine. For the first time in several years, we have snow on the ground in November, or we had it in November, but in December before Christmas. This is just crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, I pulled your What's Around the Corner, and then I was prompted to pull a fourth one for that. So we've got a kind of a long one there. That's okay. We will get it at the end of the main. Okay. All right. I told you, Spirit has a lot to say. All right, Spirit, what have we got for the main... Oh, gosh, someone's out in the cold. Someone needs some help. What have we got for the main reading for my Aries today, please? My wonderful Aries Rams watching the beautiful fire sign of Aries. I have known some Aries in my lifetime. I have a sister who's an Aries, and I've worked with some Aries. I have had some boyfriends that were Aries. And Aries are quite, let's say, confident with themselves. Sure that they are going to do things their way. They want that, the ram, obviously, right? So Aries like to have it their way. They are sometimes have a problem with compromise. Not all, but I'm saying in my experience, and I can only go from my experience, right? So in my experience, it was hard to negotiate or compromise with an Aries. They know what they want, and they are going to get it. Okay, coming out is the Devil, which is the Capricorn card, or sometimes fears, sometimes doing things to excess, but we shall see. Ooh, quiet, quiet, quiet. I'm having some sort of pain up in my right collarbone. Sometimes that's a message for someone. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm tuned in, when I do my little meditation before I do a reading, I get something like that. Making me very uncomfortable there on my right shoulder. I don't know if that means anything to someone. Drop me a comment and let me know. The cat is racing around out there. She's scrambling on the floor. I don't know what the heck she's up to. Maybe that's a message for those of you who have kitty cats. Your kitty cat's coming through to say hello through my kitty cat. Ooh, my stomach's growling. That sometimes happens when I do readings. Ooh, the Sun card. Nice. Okay. Strength. King of Cups. Bonus at the end. Okay, Spirit. Is that good for my... Nope, they're saying one more card. One more card. That's it. Oh, Temperance, Sagittarius. Okay, Aries, I don't know. You've got some... All right, I'm hearing them... Spirit's saying 2 rows of 4. Okay, so that's where those bonus cards are falling. Holy cannoli. Okay. You got Capricorn coming out. You got Leo coming out. Double Leo coming out. You got Sagittarius coming out. Wowzers. And you got Libra over here, which we'll get to later. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, Aries. I'm feeling like you're dealing with a lot of people, which isn't uncommon because it is December. There's lots of get-togethers, parties, things of that nature. So be vigilant about washing your hands and keeping yourself safe. I don't know why I'm giving you I give you what Spirit tells me to give you. Okay, so if you're around a crowd, please be taking your airborne, your vitamin C. This is not me, Lisa. I'm giving you what they're telling me. Be vigilant about keeping yourself healthy, right? Wash your hands, use sanitizer. When you go in the grocery store, use sanitizer. I keep some in my purse. And when I get out from the grocery store, I spray my hands and, you know, before I get in the car, before I touch the steering wheel. Oh, my cat's coming in. Somebody has a cat because my cat never comes in here. Abby, what are you doing? I don't even know where she went. She's acting crazy. Okay, so they wanted me to get that. There she goes, running. Hello, kitties. Whoever has kitties, hello. They're saying hello. Your kitties want you to know they're there. They love you. Oh, my gosh. So your kitties want to know how much they appreciate. Oh, my gosh. I'm seeing cats purring and rubbing up against you and being thankful and grateful for everything that you do for them. Okay, Aries. Whoever it is out there that has cats, they love you and they want you to know it. Okay. Let's try to go. 5 of Pentacles. This is somebody is out in the cold is what I heard. Typically, I see this as somebody that needs your help. Pentacles are material things. 5s are change. So somebody needs your help. I guess maybe that was why I was hearing out in the cold. I don't know. Somebody's out in the cold, Aries, and they need your help. Okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm getting for that. Devil, Capricorn, or fears, or doing things to excess. Three of Wands, creation, collaboration. This card also has an element of choice to it. It's got seagulls in it. Anytime I see birds in a card, I say somebody in spirit wants to give you a message. So tune into your, I can't talk fast enough. Tune into your intuition. There's somebody in spirit that's trying to guide you with some sort of choice or something that you need to do. Okay. So, these are wands. This is action, but you do have a choice before you go on to create, okay? And then the last one, the bonus, was the Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles is, Knights are usually forward action. This is the slowest moving Knight in the deck. Pentacles are your work, okay? So that row started with a Five of Pentacles, with somebody's out in the cold or a changing something you do about work. Then you had the Devil, Capricorn energy, or doing things to excess, or your fears. Then you have this Three of Wands, this action, this choice to make, and then you end it with another Pentacle card. We'll get some clarifiers on those after we go through the bottom row, okay? We'll go back through, and Spirit is not letting me stop. This is crazy. Okay, next row you have the Sun. The Sun is being completely content with what you have, knowing that it isn't 100% what you want. This card can also represent Leo to me, okay? Not in the tarot deck, but to me, because Sun rules Leo. You have the Strength card right next to it. So I'm feeling seriously like some of you Aries have a Leo very prominently in your life. Very prominently in your life, I'm hearing. Okay? So this Sun card is being content and learning. I'm hearing learn to be content with what you have and how things are. Things cannot be perfect all the time. Things cannot be perfect, Aries. I'm hearing that. Some of you are looking for that perfect life. I'm picturing, what I'm seeing in my mind is like a 1950s kitchen with a woman with high heels walking through with an apron. That's what you had. Like there's a show on TV called Lessons in Chemistry. And that's the picture that Spirit is giving me is of that show, which takes place in the 50s. It's on Apple TV. If any of you want to check it out, it's an excellent show. But what I'm hearing is that you need to understand that this you cannot go back. You cannot go back. You cannot recreate that kind of a thing. This is not 1950. Okay, then you have the Strength card. This is a Leo card, as I said, but this is also reigning in your strength, Aries, okay? There may be somebody that you want to blast, that you want to fight with, that you want to argue with. This is not, no, Spirit is saying no. You need to rein it in and you need to see it from a different perspective. Okay? Maybe for some of you, there's a Leo in your life that you've had an argument with, or something feels like you want to argue with them. You want to tell them, no, don't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't know. I'm hearing that. Like I said, I can't talk fast enough to get these out. We'll go back to these, okay, and get some clarifiers, but they want me to just keep going. King of Cups. Cups are emotion. Kings are leaders and masters at what they do. This is a master of emotion, but he is wanting something new. He's wanting some spark. He needs something different. He's bored. This King of Cups, if this is you, Aries, you need some action. You need to put yourself out there. If this is your partner, your mate, your husband, your boyfriend, what have you, he's getting bored. He wants something different, something new. He's tired of the same thing day in and day out. Like, go to work, come home, have meat and potatoes, watch TV and go to bed. He's tired of that. He wants something different, something different, something different. They're making me say it over and over. And then your last bonus card is Temperance. This is the representative of Sagittarius. Some of you may have Sagittarius in your life, Aries. And this is perfect balance. Temperance is perfect balance between night and day, fire and ice, black and white, okay? Good and bad, good and evil, however you want to look at it. This is perfect balance. Okay, so, all right, I got to take a drink of water. I'm sorry. Okay. So for that row, we started out with the Sun, being content with what you have, not wanting to be perfect. Then Leo. So this is a double Leo message. So I'm confident that some of you have a Leo in your lives. That moved on to the King of Cups. This king is bored with what's going on in his romance. Cups are emotion. So he's emotionally bored. Then you have this Sagittarius card, which is balance. Okay, so I'm not sure. We're going to have to get some clarifiers. Okay, Aries, okay? I'm sorry about how fast I'm talking. I can't do anything about it. It's almost like I don't have control of over my vocal cords. And it's just coming. Okay, so the first one we're going to clarify is the devil, okay? That Capricorn card up there, we want to get some clarifiers on what he's doing there. Because the other cards in the row it seem to be, you know, something to do with work and what you're creating and a choice. So we want to find out if that devil is there as a Capricorn or something else, okay? So let's see what Spirit wants to give us for clarifiers. Okay, Spirit, why is the devil there, please? Why is the devil there in the Aries top row, please? Can you please help us to understand why the devil card is there? Why is that devil card there? Is it Capricorn? Is it fear? Is it excess? Okay. Is it Capricorn? Is it fear? Is it excess? What is the reason why he's there? That pain up on the right side of me is continuing. For any of you that might know what that means. Okay, Spirit. Any other clarifiers? We have 2. There are lots of people watching this, so it's not a one-to-one reading. So lately the clarifiers have been coming out, and it's been like a different type of message on the clarifiers. So like 2 or 3 different types of messages. So take what resonates for you, Aries, and leave the rest for someone else. Okay, we've got 3 clarifiers. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for that devil? Anything else? Anything else for that devil? Okay, we've got 4 clarifiers. Is that enough? Is that enough? Okay, this is like a whole reading in itself. Those 3 cards all go together. I'm hearing that that was the 3rd message, or, well, the 4th message. Okay, all these swords go together. Okay, Aries, this is going to get... All right. When I asked about clarifying the devil, I said, is this Capricorn energy? Is this fears? Or is this excessively doing something? Okay, you have the 5 of Wands. Okay, this is what he's telling me. Okay, there are 3 messages here. All right, so for some of you, you have the 5 of Wands and you have the 9 of Wands. This has to do with action. So in this case, this is action and this is doing things to excess. Wands, Wands, Wands. See that 9 of Wands, how he's planting one in the ground. He's barely standing up. This 5 of Wands is changing the way that you're doing something. So you're doing some action to excess, okay? So when we look at it in the whole row, right? 5 of Pentacles, changing the way that you're doing something to do with your material things. Then the Capricorn means you're doing something to excess with your actions. Then you have another wand card, which is a choice, right? Or creation. This, I said, in this reading feels to me like it means a choice. So you have a choice to stop doing all this. This makes sense because then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is work-related rest. Rest. Put down your things, take a rest, and slow down when it comes to that work thing. Okay? And then for some of you, it's still work. You got the 10 of Pentacles. So when I ask for a clarifier for this, for some of you, the 10 of Pentacles, this is completing something to do with work, okay? Completing something to do with work, which makes sense. So for some of you, you're going to get this 5 of Pentacles. You're going to change it. You're going to make a choice. You're going to take a rest once it's completed, okay? So some of you are doing things to excess, too much action, too much action, too much action. You need to slow down. Some of you with your work, you're obsessing about something to do with your work. You need to complete it and put it down. Stop redoing it, and redoing it. This is what Spirit is telling me. You keep thinking, oh, I can make it better, I can make it better, I can make it better. No, you need to stop that and you need to rest. Okay, and then for some of you, Aries, there are 4 sword cards that came out. Okay, swords are words and communication. All right, your intelligence, your intellect. So you got the Two of Swords, which is a choice, but you don't clearly see the choice. You need to get clear and make that choice. And then you have the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, she is taking all of her baggage, all of her guilt, all of her anger, all of her emotions, all of her regrets, and trying to move on. No, you cannot do that. You can't take all of that baggage with you and move on to a new destination. The Ten of Swords, another completion card. Okay, this is a guy that's completely exhausted by some sort of wordy conflict, discussion, negotiation. He's so tired, he's just laying on the ground. He's going to replenish, but he's just laying there. And then you have the King of Swords. King of Swords, okay, he is a master he's very intelligent. He could represent a lawyer. He could just represent your intellect. In this message, because we asked to clarify Capricorn, this is something to do with your fears about choosing, something to do with a conversation or a contract or some wordy thing. Because all these swords, this is very prominent. So I'm feeling there's a lot of you Aries who have some sort of choice to make about a contract, about a conversation. Let me try to tune in. Contract, conversation, some sort of negotiation. So a contract, something to do with work, maybe. I'm hearing for some of you, negotiating your contract at work, negotiating your position, negotiating your responsibilities at work. But some of you are really holding on to a grudge, I'm hearing. Healing, yes, that's great. Heal from it. And then it is really wearing you down. It is really on the negative side, right? So you're excessively thinking about this contract, this negotiation, these words, this conversation, whatever it is. And, you need to master it. That's the last message in the sword thing is you need to master this, make that choice, right? And you can master it. Make the choice and you can master it. Wow, jeepers creepers. Whew. Okay, so once you get through, so now we'll take it through. So 5 of Pentacles, work, doing something differently. This could have to do with a contract, those swords, those clarifiers. You're excessively and fearfully thinking about whatever these words are to you. Okay, you had 2 of Swords, make the choice. I said this 3 of Wands is choice and creation. You're going to create something new with your choice, and then you're going to be able to rest on it. Okay, rest on it. That's all to do with work. So this, having a disagreement with somebody is work. It takes things out of you, out of your heart, your joy, your bliss, your happiness. And sometimes all it takes is making a choice to have a conversation about it, right? So, some of you working to excess, right? Some of you, this was also to do with work. Some of you have too much action, and you need to slow down and make that choice. And this was completing something in your work so that you can get to the resting phase. Oh my gosh, wow. So many messages, Aries. I can't even believe it. Okay, so that's your top row. All right, and then your bottom row, we said was, we have the Sun and the Strength card together, which I said is Leo, most likely. And then you have this King of Cups and this Temperance card, all right? Let's get some clarifiers for the Sun and Strength. Is this Leo for my Aries? Or is this, what does this have to do with? What is this Sun and Strength? Okay, what does this have to do with? Is this Leo? Or is this contentment? Is this reigning in the temper? Okay, so let's see. For my Aries, please, can you please clarify this? It seems like you've got the Leo on one side and the Sagittarius on the other. They just gave me that. So this is... All right, please clarify the Leo side of this reading. Please clarify. Maybe some of you have your partner as a Leo, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, parents, somebody that's a Leo. I just feel it so prominently that there is a There is a Leo in your life that's special to you in some way. Okay, Spirit, can you help us understand what are these Leo cards doing here? What is the Sun and the Strength card doing here for our Aries, please? Anything you want to say to help us understand, to help my Aries understand this? Judgment, call to action. You're being called to do something, maybe by a Leo or for a Leo. Oh boy, okay. Anything else? Aries, this is just crazy. These messages, this is nuts. Okay, Judgment, being called to do something. The Empress, which is birthing something new. The Hermit, which is going within. The Eight of Swords, more swords. The Lovers, and Death. Okay. Let me see if I can make sense of this. Just let me tune in, please. Okay, got it. Okay, there are 3 messages here for you, Aries. To clarify the Sun and Strength. Remember how I said the Sun was being content and Strength was reining it in? Judgment is you judging your own actions past and seeing what you want to move forward with. You're being called to do something. Something could be a conversation, attend a Christmas party, make something. Whatever it is, there's something, somebody is calling you to do something. Will you answer the call, and how will you answer that call? So this could be a Leo. You may be being called to be content. I'm just keep hearing that over and over again, being content, right? Okay, and then the next one that came out was the Empress. This is pure feminine energy. Pure feminine energy. Some of you have a female Leo in your life who is very prominent for you as well. Okay? This is Mother Nature. She is the birther of all things. Birthing a new idea, birthing a child. It's just creating something, just creation, right? And then next is the Lover's card. This is a choice card. If you've watched me, you know that in the original tarot, this was a man with a choice between 2 women. This is a choice card. It's also the Gemini card, okay? So you've got, with this Leo, this Leo could be a very prominent, Empress to you. Also, I'm hearing that with the Empress, you can birth new ideas, but you need to be content. That theme is coming through of be content, okay? So make your choice and be content with it. Just make the choice. Aries, whatever this choice is that you need to make about being called with the Judgment card or birthing something new, is make the choice and be okay with it. All right, the other one is a little more complicated. All right, so the third message about the Sun and the Strength, Sun and Strength, possibly a Leo, but being content and reigning in your strength, is the Hermit. The Hermit is, I think it is Virgo. Okay, so you've got Virgo energy. I just need to check on that. But the Hermit is going within and listening to your gut. Okay, you have the inner knowing, you have the knowledge, but you need to retreat, rest, relax, think about it. That's what you got with the Knight of Pentacles as well. Rest, retreat, relax, meditate, think about it. Because then you have the Eight of Swords. This is you trapping yourself with your thoughts. For this time, for this reading, Spirit's giving me that. You are trapping yourself with your own thoughts, whatever this is. So you need to go within to get out of that trap. Then you have the Death card. This is the death of the old way of doing things, okay? So for you, the Sun being content, you may need to try to retrain yourself to be content. You need to take a rest like the Hermit, meditate, go within. You need to not trap yourself with thinking that everything needs to be perfect, okay? And then you need to stop doing that. This is also a Scorpio card. You have lots of different major arcana cards coming out here, but I'm strongly feeling Some of you are going to be called to do something, and you need to figure out how you're going to do it. For some of you, you're birthing a new idea, and you need to make a choice and be content with the choice you make. Some of you are just trapping yourself with these thoughts, this anxiety. I feel just this heavy, I don't want to deal with any of this, is what I'm feeling. You need to go within, meditate, listen to your gut, let yourself free. Free yourself from the swords. Take off the blinders, take off the chains, and then do it in a different way, okay? Wow. Wow, can't believe this. Okay, and then the last part of your message is the King of Cups. Remember I said this King of Cups is kind of bored. This is an emotional king, but he wants some type of action. And after that is the Balance card of Temperance, which is Sagittarius. So I'm really feeling here, Spirit is giving me this message that you're spending too much time on something other than your loved ones, and they need your attention. Your loved ones need your attention. You need to balance out work, hobbies, whatever else you're doing, hanging out with friends. You need to pay attention to your family and your loved ones. That's what I'm hearing the message is here, okay? There could be, your significant other could be a Sagittarius. You know, if that's the case, then they definitely need your attention. But Spirit is just telling me that you need to balance things out in your life. And I think we saw that with all these messages. Whew, wow. Okay. All right, so now we still have what's around the corner, which they also wanted 4 cards for that. So this is quite a spread. All right, so what's around the corner is the Fool. This is a new journey for you, right? That you don't see this coming yet. This is around the corner, maybe in the new year, I'm hearing, okay? And then you have new journey with Justice. Okay, this is a Libra card if some of you have Libra. But she has blindfolds on also. You got several cards with blindfolds. 1, 2, 3, I believe. Yeah. 2 of Swords blindfolded. 8 of Swords blindfolded. Justice blindfolded. There is something, Aries, that you are not seeing clearly. You are not seeing clearly, right? You have Temperance, which is a balance card. You have Justice, which is a balance card. Something's out of balance. You need to get it balanced in, okay? Once you take those blindfolds off and you see your choices and you see how you can let yourself out of that 8 of Swords, release those thoughts, forgive or get rid of the guilt or whatever it is you're dealing with, you need to get loosed from that, okay? And then around the corner is a new journey where you can be balanced. You can be balanced, right? Okay, so think about your past actions, your present actions, and your future. Your past creates your present, which your present creates your future, okay? So that's what you need to think about, Aries. And then you have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups, this is a lot of emotional creation. He's super happy with it, proud of himself, saying, look what I've created. Look at my family. Look at my wife. Look at my husband. Look at my kids. Look at all this beauty. Look at everything I have. But he's bragging about it, but he's not paying attention to it. You see how he's got one cup he's holding up. He's looking out, and there's a mouse or something that's going to take a drink. This is the same similar message of the King of Cups, like I said, that you have to pay attention to something. And I don't look at these cards when I'm doing the main reading, so Spirit is definitely hitting home. There's somebody that needs your emotional attention. You have the 5 of Swords. This is the ending of a wordy conflict, but it's changing. It changed something you're doing. After you have this figured out, change the way you do something. And this 5 is next to the 5 of Pentacles, which is also next to all those swords we had for clarifiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 swords in your reading, okay? So there's a lot of words being bandied about. I don't know why they gave me that saying, but so there's a lot of words being bandied about, Aries, that you need to get a handle on, okay? Wow, I can't even keep all this straight my own self. When I listen back to it, I'll probably if I get more information, I'll type it in the comments for you. But this has been a long reading right now. Yeah, so I hope that you understand this. Please take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest, because we got 3 different clarifiers for Capricorn. We got 3 different clarifiers for the Sun and the Strength card, right? So, you know, just take what resonates and leave the rest, like I said. All right, let's get an animal oracle for my Aries Let's get an animal oracle, please. What do they need to hear, sense, feel, and know from the animal oracle, please? Whew. Wow, I'm like so tense and hyped up from that reading, especially the beginning of it. I don't know if I've ever felt anything that strongly before, to be completely honest with you, Aries. I really don't. You got one of my favorite cards, Dear Love. Yeah, let's not forget about love and joy, right? Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Excuse me. So yeah, don't forget to love yourself. It's okay that you don't know or have the answers. It's okay that you have anxiety. It's okay that you need to change something. Just feel into it. Feel your heart. Feel your love, okay? Feel those around you who give you love, right? Dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things and acknowledge your self-worth and grace. We are all here for a purpose. We all mean something. Everybody on this earth is important. We all have a path. We all have a the word project is coming to mind, but we're all here for a reason. We all have a purpose, not a project, but a purpose. Okay, Aries. All right. I think that's it. That's Spirit's like, okay, that's enough for you all to digest at the moment. Please remember to be joyful and thankful, and to, remember love. Love is the key. Love is the key. Be brave, be kind, be true. Okay. Remember, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.